All right, we're live. We're going to post a link to my Patreon. Can I pin that to the top? No? Okay, well, that's just going to sit there then. Let's see. Share. Thank you. We are going to post this. It will. Wait. So that would be video. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay. I forgot what I was. Or darn it, I need to edit myself. Liliana, please. Madam. Where are you going? Okay, we're going to paste that. Liliana, for the love, please. Ma'am. Ma'am, you got to stay up here. People got to see you. That's not as good. Please. Please. Okay, I'm not if anyone's commenting, I'm not on the YouTube page right now. I'm sharing the link everywhere. Perfect. Okay, not now. Liliana, please. Child. Where else can I share this? Here, paste. Okay, alright. Is anyone here? Oh, hi, Chloe. Yeet. Tell me things. How do I exit that little thing? I want to see my own face. Thanks. What time are we... What time do you want to watch Good Dinosaur? You nerd. I'm ending the stream at 4, like, sharp. Because if I don't have an end time, I'll just go on for hours. Because I did that last time. So, I mean, I'm free the rest of the night. You remind me of me. Just, I don't know, what time do you want to watch? I don't know. Go on for hours. We'll see how I'm feeling at the end of it. Because sometimes my throat starts hurting after talking, like when I'm super busy at work. Chloe. Nerd. So I've got it shared on Facebook, on Tumblr, on other Facebook. And that'll take an hour and a half at most. And that'll be after 4. Okay. So 5:36. No, Liliana, come back. I love you. She's leaving me. I'm just waiting for it to like officially start. I still have 5 minutes. Ooh. Is that a scary movie? I mean, it has the word nightmares in it, but sometimes it's like not. Stop touching your face, Laura. God. Okay. Facebook, Tumblr. Facebook again. Oh, Chloe. In reference to your picture, it's like a tense game. Oh, I can watch horror games. I love horror games. I just can't watch horror movies. No, come back. Average game time, Google says 2 or 3 hours. Excellent. That was fantastic. Yay! My hair's gone. Oh, in reference to your comment on my video of Pharaoh with the laser, it's actually dogs that lasers aren't good for. For cats, it's just like hunting bugs to them. Lily. Hey, look me in the face. Come here, look me in the face. Auntie Chloe loves you. She says she loves you too. Because she said blah, blah, blah. Oh, so the tree's gated off, just because that's Katana's cage that's gated off. So she's running around back there. But yeah, lasers, they're bad for dogs, but cats, it doesn't affect them. I don't know why. It's weird, because you'd think dogs would hunt bugs too, but I don't know. Oh, with the Katana thing. There's 3 more minutes until the official start of the question and answers. Keep Katana away from the tree. Oh no, it's Katana can be in the tree. She's not gonna knock it over if she tries to climb it. It's Pharaoh who's not supposed to be on the tree, and luckily he leaves it alone even without the gate, so. This child is being difficult. And messing my hair up. Has she been in it? Katana, she hasn't really cared about it. She'll like sit on the blanket under it, but she mostly cares about sitting on her big old rock under her light. Somewhere back there. I'd laugh if like during the video she decided to climb the tree. That would be really funny. All right, let me open my tea before it's officially start time. She's doing fantastic. She ate a few days ago. She shed yesterday morning. She's super active and adorable, and I freaking love her. And she's tiny. If it was one of my normal go on for hours live stream, I would like swap out to her at some point. But we're gonna keep Liliana on because it's No worries. I'm just a pushy friend who's like, I want my friends to have my babies. That sounded suggestive. But yeah, I feel that. No worries. But look, she could be just like her mom and be obnoxious and not hold still. I know, she's so cute. I want to keep her, but Brett would absolutely murder me. Plus, I might be at my quota of animals, especially with Pharaoh. Yeah, Brett would probably murder me if I even suggested it. Not really. He doesn't murder people. I promise. I already have 2 that aren't still. Same. Her and Aerith and Reyna are the ones that just don't. They just don't. Yeah, I don't want to keep getting more and more and more and more. Like, I know I get like 1 or 2 every year, but I'm kind of like, okay, gonna get Reyna her main cage, Kirby his, and then I think we're good. Because I love my babies. What? 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. Okay. I don't know if anyone else is in here, but oh, I see there's 4 people, so I want to say that's you, probably Brett, and 2 other people. Excellent. 40 years with all the snakes you have now. Exactly. I'll be a very happy old lady with a very happy old snake. Not me. You're not here? Oh. So it's okay, so can they not see your comments? Does it look like I'm talking to myself? Chloe. I'm here in spirit. Oh, I thought there was an option to make yourself invisible in the live stream. Is that a thing? No, they can. I'm gonna fight you. We'll throw down. Okay. To Patreon and stuff. No, there is in Twitch. I don't think it's in YouTube. I'm gonna fight you. You can't trick me like that. I trust you too much. Okay. I keep trying to get on topic, but I keep talking. So I've set up a Patreon, and we've set up. I have a link to the Patreon. Shh, stop it. Shh. At the top of the comments. There's multiple Patreon rewards for people who who do it. I'm always going to have a $1 option just because I know not everyone can like give out money every month, and even people who can't, I still appreciate like the follows and stuff. But I should have had a whole speech like written down, but I don't. But that's okay. And look how fancy I am. I've been live for 10 minutes. We have 3 people. I have Patreon linked at the very top of the chat. I can link my store on Teespring right now. Teespring. So that way, y'all have links to it the whole time, and it's easy to get to. Okay, we're just gonna view store. There we go. I've got lots of good merch. Speeches are gross and overrated. That's very fair. There have been multiple things that Brett has suggested that I do that I'm like, that's not me. Like, I don't want to like write. I don't want to do a whole thing of I don't know, that fake thing that a lot of people do where they're just like, click like and comment and et cetera, et cetera. And it's like, yeah, I'll ask you guys to, you know, go to my Teespring and my Patreon, but I'm not going to be pushy and obnoxious about it. I've always hated that. Everything for me, this is about helping people who don't understand reptiles and are fearful of them to enjoy them, or at least tolerate them. Like on the Raina post that I made last night with her and the cute little new flower crown I made, there was a comment just this morning that said, wow, I usually don't like snakes, but this one is cute. That's what I'm shooting for. With all of this merch, with, you know, making hats, I'm going to go all out and making hats again. I remember for like a year straight, I was just making hats like 3 or 4 times a week. But I want people to like reptiles more. And the more exposure there is, the more merchandise, the more pictures and videos and everything. Keychains. That is a good idea. There's not an option. I don't think there's an option for keychains yet on Teespring. Right now, we're just experimenting. Teespring may or may not be permanent. At the end of this, I might ship everything out of my house, but I don't know quite yet. I collect those. Excellent. Yeah, keychains are fun because, I don't know, I used to have a whole bunch of keychains, but then it started making holes in my back pocket. Teespring's premium tees, wearing one right now. Right now I have the comfort tees up, but I think after the stream is over, I can put up the premium ones. Because I just did the basics at first to kind of get a feel for it. And, yeah. Or a mug of Eat the Rich. I know I have a mug of Leliana, but I will... You see her? You see Katana? See her in the background? I'll have... I swear to God. Ooh. I know, I love Katana. She's adorable. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna have a lot more merch of Eat the Rich. I think the only thing I'm not gonna do is leggings, because the words don't really work well on the side of leggings. We'll see. I'll experiment with it. Still, that's the cheapest time for games. That's fair. Just buy a whole bunch at once. But we're gonna have more mugs. We're gonna have keychains. We're gonna have we actually have pop sockets in production. They should be here within a couple of weeks. I've approved them. They look fantastic. They're adorable. And there's a few goals on my Patreon right now where I believe if I get 50 new Patreons, I have to actually go back on my Patreon and recheck what I wrote, because I remember I have 2 goals right now. If I get 50 Patreons, I'll make a public coupon that will come out for the merch store for 5 days. It'll be about 20% off. And then if I get 100 patrons, I'll get a few new designs commissioned and add 3 new designs to the merch store itself. So I've got a few goals. Your own website through Squarespace or something. Promote yourself. Also put your skills there too. Excuse me. I'm attempting to get my own website done. Right now, just to start off, we're doing Teespring and then Store Envy. And once things kind of get rolling more, we'll get our own like domain website. And if I don't end up making the merch myself, like getting like a shirt press or whatever, I'll definitely buy it all in bulk, ship it out of my own house. But this is all just to start. I have several levels of the Patreon though, and they're the names of them are like hatchling, juvenile, subadult, and then majestic adult snake as what levels you can get. Hatchling is $1 or more per month, where you'll get a custom photo set like of whatever snake you want, whichever reptile. You can request me to make a hat for it to put on them. And then in a post where I put it on Tumblr, I'll tag your blog. If it's not on Tumblr, you know, I'm on multiple websites now, YouTube, whatever. I can even make a short video. Juvenile is a 10% discount at both of my stores, plus what the $1 one gets. For subadults, you'll get a shout out and a link to your profile specifically during a question and answer. So I'll post it in the comments on the side. And then and you'll get a one-time sticker sent to you of one of the 3 I have right now, or of future designs. That's a one-time thing. The $1 per month will be like a one-time thing for the photo set, and then you can keep giving $1 per month, and I can still make photo sets, but I'm not sure where I'm going with that. The photo set will be a one-time thing. Let's see. And then for the majestic adult snake, it is $25 or more per month. You'll get a custom-made Sculpey hat, because I invested in a little bit of Sculpey clay, because what I use is to make my hats is not permanent. It's just Play-Doh, and those can't be shipped. They'll break. They'll absolutely break. So I invested in some Sculpey, and it'll be a one-time thing where you'll get a custom-made hat for that. And of course, the prior levels as well. Basically everything will be a one-time thing, but I will always give patrons shout-outs. Let's see. Sculpey ones are permanent. Yes. So Sculpey clay, well, I don't have it right now, but Sculpey clay is what a lot of artists use to make their own little, you know, sculptures and everything to sell. Like I have one from Dragons and Beasties that I've had for 3 years. It's very sturdy. Obviously, you don't want to bend it or throw it or whatever. What you want is to just set it on their head, take a few pictures, and you're good. But I will not be making those hats. I won't, like, I'll make a custom one for the 25 for the first month, but they're not going to be available like in shops or anything. The hats will be a Patreon only thing, so no one else. You're not going to be able to like go to my stores and find little hats to buy. This is going to be, you know, the highest tier of Patreon, at least for now. But yeah, the main to repeat this, the main point of me doing all of this is to get is to get the main public to see snakes not as dangerous. Like, obviously, wild animals are dangerous. The venomous ones are going to be dangerous. But, like, people see tigers, and instead of saying, oh, that's a dangerous animal, kill it, shoot it, whatever, they say, how beautiful a tiger. I want people to feel that way about snakes. So the whole point of this whole thing is to get people to, it's like desensitizing people to snakes. Like, a lot of what prompted this was the news story recently where a little boy was getting on the plane with his family to go somewhere, and he had a snake on his shirt. I believe it was an emerald tree boa or green tree python, a real photorealistic one, on his shirt. And one of the other passengers complained, said they were so scared of it. Yeah, I was so pissed at that article. They were so scared of this picture of a snake on a little boy's t-shirt, like a child, that the kid had to take off his shirt and turn it inside out. Actually, I don't even know if he had to turn it inside out. I know he had to take it off, which absolutely, like, is so embarrassing for a kid to have to do. He just wanted to wear a shirt that he liked. Like, I understand phobias are a thing, but you're not going to be sitting directly in front of this child having to stare at his shirt the whole time. It's an airplane. But people are so afraid of them that they have to complain and get some poor kid to be embarrassed. So I've become like, oh, the past 2 days, I've become ridiculously passionate about starting up, making my hats again, taking my photos, making videos. I'm very likely going to do at least a 30-minute stream. I want to say every Sunday, maybe every other Sunday. Um, just for questions about, just for fun, basically, about questions about reptiles in general, or questions about Patreon or anything like that. But yeah, that's just what upset me the most, was that poor kid, because he's I think they said he was 6 or 7 years old, a child, and they made him flip his shirt inside out. Like, as an adult, we don't really take that stuff personally. We're like, sure, whatever, I'll flip the shirt over. We have to do that for work anyways. This is a kid trying to express himself. Yeah. See, hi Arcanum Games. But it's ridiculous that these people are so scared of snakes they make a little kid, do that. I bet you that kid never wears that shirt again. And it's terrible because he probably picked out that shirt himself. He was probably so happy to wear it. Katana in the background. And then they make him flip it upside down, inside out. That's not okay. That kid is now going to be like, well, I can't wear this shirt anymore. I don't want this shirt. He's probably going to start not liking snakes, because that's what happens when a kid has something dramatic, in their eyes, dramatic, happen to them. And that's I don't know, that's upsetting to me. Like, I don't know. So it kind of spurred me to make this whole brand and just do the Patreon. And I'll be doing a lot more hat posts. I'll take a lot more pictures and videos and just do more fun stuff. And the merch, the reason I want to do merch is because people on Tumblr and people on Facebook and Instagram and whatever follow me for my snakes. But if I sell this merch, people are going to wear it around town, and someone's going to see it and say, that's a really cute shirt. They're going to say, wow, that's a snake, but it's cute. Huh. And it maybe it'll get them thinking, maybe it won't. But goodness, excuse me. But that's the whole goal here. Yeah. We're going to get we're also going to do, in the future, pins. I'm going to try to do pins. I'm going to try to do magnets. Anything you can think of, basically. Maybe with resin we can do, custom snake sculptures even. I don't know. Sorry, reading texts. But the Patreon is also for more education purposes. The reason the highest level of the Patreon is a custom-made hat for a person is because they're going to take pictures of their snake in that hat. Their family is going to see that, and that's going to be 2 or 3 more people who are going to be slightly lessened of their fear of snakes. It's also going to be like I lost my train of thought. Give me a second. Yeah, but the whole idea for it is education to the public, because so many people. I had someone call Liliana an albino rattlesnake on my Tumblr on one of the posts of her in a hat, and a lot of it is going to be education. I want people to be able to tell the difference between like a pet snake and like a wild snake. Like, they don't have to know the exact species. They just need to know that, you're not going to see one of these, running around, slithering around. Don't judge me, Chloe. Jeez. Running around town. But I want people to want to know which ones are venomous and which ones are not, so they know, okay, I see, like, in Winslow, in where I live, god damn it, yeah, someone called her an albino rattlesnake. I was like, does this look like a rattle to you? This is not a rattle. Oh, he got poop butt. Where I live, the venomous snake is a rattlesnake, and there's supposed to be coral snakes, but there's not, that I've seen. But I want people where they live to know, okay, that's a rattlesnake. That's venomous. I need to avoid it. Or that's a king snake. That's fine. I can walk past it and not have to worry. I don't want them to say, I didn't know if it was venomous or not, so I killed it. The more people that understand that snakes aren't evil creatures, the more people that are going to not kill them. And, we're shooting for that. I might actually do more intricate care sheets. Right. Welcome. Travian. I think that's how you say it. But yeah, it's ridiculous. I just want people to understand it. Like, people will see, they know the difference between a dog or a coyote. They know the difference most of the time. They can know the difference between a tiger and a jaguar, even though they're not even here. It's not hard for people to understand the difference between a venomous snake and a non-venomous snake. Yeah, I kind of corrected myself after that. I was like, well, maybe not, but because coyotes kind of have a similar stigma to snakes, but that's, yeah, wolf husky, same thing. Yeah, I know, it's kind of terrible. But I'll do like really, really intricate care sheets. Like, I have the katana. I have the basic care sheets right now, but I can absolutely go more in depth about enrichment. That's the part that really takes a lot of work, and that might be something that'll be available to all patrons. I'll have just the regular ones out on Tumblr as always, but we'll go more intricate into bioactive and lab versus golden. Yeah, yes, that's a much better comparison. They can tell the difference between breeds. Yeah, but if someone can tell the difference between 2 breeds of dog, they can tell the difference between species of snake. And it's not even that hard. There's only 2 or 3 usually per area that you really need to learn. Like the 3 here, prairie rattlesnakes, California king snakes, and Sonoran gopher snakes. And they don't even have to know that much. They just have to go, okay, that one has round markings, it's a rattlesnake. That one has square markings, it's a bull snake. That one's black and white, it's a king snake. But yeah, it's the lack of trying. You're definitely right, Chloe. It's the lack of trying that these people, they don't care. But what I want is my merch to make people care enough to stop being scared of snakes. And then that's the next step after, oh, I'm not scared of snakes, but now I don't want to kill them. I should see which ones are safe and which ones are not so I can avoid the unsafe ones and then, just walk past the ones that are fine. A lot of trying, easy exposure. That's fair. But yeah, exposure is what we're shooting for. Because I've had so many people on Leliana, my post didn't go viral, but the meme made from my post, went viral. And I cannot tell you how many people commented that, wow, I don't like snakes, but, this one's kind of cute. And then later on, I'll get a message on Tumblr or Facebook and they say, wow, I used to be so afraid of snakes, but seeing yours made me think they're so cool and want one, and now I have one. And that's another thing we're shooting for, is more people that go, wow, that's awesome. I'm going to get one and take the best care of it that I physically can. Sorry. But yeah, I just want people, I want it to be normalized. Like, people where I know they're fantasy creatures, so there can't really be a phobia of them, but like dragons, stop. I hate that. Smash the like button. I can't stand when people do that. If you like the video, like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. Do what you want, man. Nerd. But but my main point is that people wear like dragon shirts all the time, and dragons, while they're fake, they're like seen as reptiles, and people wear it around all the time. Like, you see merchandise of dragons, sculptures, and just art and paintings. And that's what I want with snakes. I want cutesy things to exist. I want cool looking things to exist. I just want more exposure out there. So that's part of why I'm doing this merch. But yeah, part of the Patreon, back to my other point, my brain just did not stay on that same topic. Often bad views. Yeah, it's so weird, because like dragons are like the enemy in a lot of movies, but people are like, oh, cool dragons, oh, cute dragons. But my Patreon, I'm gonna be writing super in-depth like care sheets and sheets about making bioactive enclosures and enrichment options for individual species. Just the ones I keep, but I keep enough species that it'll apply to nearly everyone. But that will be available just for the $1 patrons. That'll be something that's on my Patreon that even if you do $1 a month, you'll have access to all the time. But it won't be on normal Tumblr. My regular care sheets, basic humidity, cage size, heat, things like that, that'll stay on my Tumblr. But the more in-depth ones will be on the Patreon. Bioactive. Yes. Link for merch. I am posting it. Paste, and ta-da! I'll have more designs available after I reach my first Patreon goal. But yes, bioactive. I have 2 bioactive crested gecko enclosures. I've done bioactive for bearded dragons before. I'm debating whether or not, you're very welcome, whether or not to put at least Leliana on a bioactive in her enclosure, because she has the bigger one that's got more room for the deep substrate. But I have researched it a whole ton, but I don't see many guides to how to do it. So the guides will be part of my Patreon. That's going to be available to anyone, you're welcome, who pays, $1 a month. Those will be available. Yeah, because I obviously want to keep the basic care ones public to anyone, even not patrons, just because, oh, you can see her ribs. Her flexing, girl. Girl, she's healthy, I promise. I get paranoid when unflattering angles happen on my animals. Train of thought gone again. She flexing. Oh yeah, I want to make sure that the basic care sheets are available to the public, because I don't know, like information like that, you don't withhold it because that's bad for the animal. Like if someone gets a leopard gecko and they go, "Hey, do you have a care sheet?" and you go, "Oh, pay $1 to my Patreon and I'll give you the care sheet." It's like, no, that's stupid. And so the animal will suffer for it. So basic care sheets available to the public, in-depth bioactive enrichment, etc., will be every patron. I haven't started writing those yet, but I'll start this next coming week. I'm going to see Heather for a little bit. So it'll kind of be put on pause for a couple of days, but then I'll be back and re-energized and able to start writing, start doing, those things. I know she doesn't want to be on the camera. Look at her. Let's see. Keep digging to bioactive. It's a little rough. Yeah, like the information out there is so scattered and conflicting, and it's just not there. Like people go, yeah, look at my bioactive enclosure. This is how I did it, and they give just a very basic example of how they did it, and not like in depth. I want to get in depth and say, this bottom layer is going to be the drainage layer. You can make it with this. It has to be this thick. You need to keep it moist. La da 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 da. Liliana is cute. I love her. Yeah, she's like, send my love. Love. There you go. We should be. Yes. You're my favorite type of person. You understand. Because like the basic care is in my brain already. The research part is why it should to Heather. Oh. I'm an idiot. Love you, Chloe. Yeah, I'll send your love to Heather. Train of thought. Yeah, it would be the research. And even if you pay $1 a month, it'll be on there. But it's the research I'm doing. It's the experimenting. Sparks was on bioactive for a while, and it worked really well. It was just the broken light fixture that was bad. Oh, yeah, huh? Exactly. See, I'm glad you understand. People like you make me happy because you understand. It's the research part. Because just because it's so scattered everywhere, it's hard to get a hold of the research. But yeah, I may have already said this once or twice, but we might have new people. Patreon, when I get 50 patrons, whether it be $1, the first tier, or $25, the final tier, when I get to 50, I will be getting more commissions done for more merch. 2 times love combo. Yes, excellent. Hearts. Wow, the camera angle is not good. Well, that's supposed to be half a heart. But yeah, when I get 50 people, we will be getting more commissions done. I will take suggestions for those designs. I want one of them. I think I want one of them to be Raina and her flower crown now because I love flowers and pretty snakes, and it's just a good combo. Oh, Chloe, you're gonna make me cry. Thank you. Aw. Yes, I will give you lots of pics of the babby. Kitty. I love her. She's so cute. I will take 1 billion. Do you want a flower on her head? I'll put a flower on her head. I'll make a teeny tiny flower and put it on her head for you. Fantastic. I'll take, as soon as the stream is over, I'll go take some pictures for you. Teeny tiny flower on baby's head. Sorry, I gotta get comfortable now. Actually, teeny tiny 4-leaf. Ooh, good idea. Good thing I have green Play-Doh. Yay! Running low on Play-Doh, but that's okay. I can mix colors and make colors. 4-leaf clover, that's gonna be cute. Oh, excellent. Yeah. See, I get excited when someone gives me an idea for pictures. I get so excited, ridiculously excited, and I take those pictures. But teeny tiny little 4-leaf clover on the teeny tiniest baby. I can't believe how far she's come, dude. Like, it's crazy. But anyways, my my Sculpey clay should be here by the time I'm back from Heather's, and she's a baby. And if by then I have a top tier Patreon, I'll start making start asking them what hat they want. Yes, she's your baby. In the heart of hearts, she is your child. I vote. Yeah, I'll be okay. Yeah, you can do that. Sit there, Liliana. Right, I feel that. Maybe one of these years, I'll be so happy if eventually, like, when you get your own place, you get all set up. See, I just thought you were doing the thing where you just cut a word in half and I know what you're talking about. Right, if you were, because, yeah, Pipsqueak is my favorite baby out of this clutch. I always have a favorite. A lucky kid to have double parents. Yes. One day it'll happen, Chloe, I promise. And on that day, you will have a baby from Liliana, or Reina, or Aerith, whoever you want from. I eventually want to get... I lost my train of thought. It's gone. Succumb to the darkness. Dude, I do that all the time. Consistently. Just... Now press enter. See, it's funny because I understood it. So I guess your brain was right. It was like, yeah, apart. Okay. Because Liliana does have the sweetest attitude out of all of them. And from what I can tell, it's like the babies can start out like nippy and bitey, but they tame down with like one handling session. Super quick. So I wonder if that's like a trait of Liliana's. I don't know. Rhea is also super sweet. But yeah. Let me know. Wait, was it 100 patrons or 50 patrons that I did more? She's iconic. I love her to death. And it upsets me when people ask if they can buy her off me. Happens all the time, actually. That guy that you defended me from, I was so used to it that I was just like, eh. Mojaves are the best. Liliana's Mojave specifically is really good. I love it. Like, she always has really good contrast. I said 50. I did say 50. Okay, cool. I don't remember if I put it as that or not. I said 50, but my Patreon says 100. But, you know, I might cut that in half. I might do that for 50 and then 25 for a percentage off or something. I don't know. It's kind of set. Yeah, Liliana's, her dad was like, how is someone going to try and swipe your daughter? Yeah, so people were like, every time I post her, people are like, oh my gosh, I'll give you money for her. Like, is she available? Like, can I have her? Can I buy her? And I'm like, where are you going? Where did you go? What? No. That's fair. Yeah. Okay. So I'll probably keep it at 100. I don't know. I just get excited. But 50 will be a percentage off. 100 will be new merch. Really hoping I hit that 100 soon because I'm so excited. I'm just so excited. I just want people to love snakes, man. Yeah, her dad was like the darkest Mojave I've ever seen in my life. I wish I had saved pictures of him because not 3 months after I got her breeder went out of business and got out of the hobby. I honestly don't. It was like, I can't remember her breeder's business name, but yeah, her dad was so dark, and I think it was just a really cool variation, like color variation of Mojave. Guess you never found out where he went to. My breeder? Yeah, the breeder for Leliana. I have no idea who he went to. I never got... I'm sad because I should have saved a picture of him. I saved a picture of a Mojave that looks similar, but it's not super close. Yeah, same. Like, they might brown out a little bit, but they're dark. I think Arthur, Katie's boy from last year, Laylee's dad. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I don't know where he sold him to or if he has him as a pet or what. If I had known he was shutting down, I absolutely would have bought her dad off of him, but I didn't know. This was 6 years ago, I think, 7? Something like that. I absolutely would have bought him off of the guy too, but I didn't know. He just disappeared off the face of the planet like a week later. But she's healthy. And that's what I care about. But yeah, Arthur, Katie's baby, is still fairly dark even a year later. He hasn't like brightened up. I know the Disco Mojave, he is going to be very contrasty. He's not very dark. He's very bright, but those contrasts are going to come out so good. Well, you've read Leliana. She throws a moho. You plan to at least get combo. You can try get pick it. That's smart. That's actually what I'm doing with Arthur. He was hatched lighter than Pipsqueak and the other 2 Mojave Fires this year. He hatched out a little bit lighter. Oh, my bad. Ha! I always forget. I love it when you do that when I'm like, oh yeah, this one. You're like, what? Yeah, I've got 5 babies this year. I've got Pipsqueak. I've got the Lesser Disco, Mojave Disco, and then I call them Phil and Lil, which are the male and female Mojave Fire this year too. But also, if anyone has any questions about the Patreon or the merch store or what may or may not be available, feel free. Oh yeah, it's hilarious. See a Barbie chair? I'm like, ooh, I want that chair. I gotta take a picture of it. Yep, Rugrats. Because I don't know. They're not twins because they didn't come from the same egg, but I don't know. I love it. It's cute. Yeah, we were out in Hobby Lobby once, and there are these giant flowers, fake flowers. One was blue and one was pink. And he's like, you can take pictures of the babies in those. I was like, yeah, I could. And he was like, too bad we can't get them right now. I was like, oh, so sad. But I do want to do that eventually. That's cute. What would you do if you ever got twins? Probably cry. I'd see a little face and go, oh, it's so cute. And I see the second little face and just cry. Super cry. The ultimate cry. Yeah, I'm trying to think what other secondary reaction. Freak out. Probably take about 1.5 billion pictures. They'd probably be really small, so I'd obviously keep them for longer than the rest of the clutch. Definitely take too many pictures. Like, a ton of pictures. But, like, I'm reading. Would you keep both? Sell one? Probably sell both. I would cross my fingers that one of my friends would get at least one of them. But I don't really have plans for holdbacks or really anything to do. I think the only holdback I would ever do would be if like Aurelian and Cassiopeia, the Mexican black king snakes, they're in brumation right now, but if I decided to have a last year for breeding them, because they're old actually, I got them when they were 8, so they're 9 or 10 now, I would keep one baby from them just to be a pet, because I get attached to them. And Yeah, that's all I would do. If one or the other passed away, I would just keep one of the babies and then keep the other parent as a pet too until they passed. Uh, yeah, it's a little. I think it's a little laggy for people watching. Yeah, okay. I really wanted to keep um Pipsqueak, obviously. I wanted to keep um the it was TL03, which was a female from Liliana and Thresh's uh clutch, the one clutch they had. Like I would just keep everyone. And now that I have 3 breeding females, I can't keep I even if I keep one, then the next year I'm gonna be like, well, I like this one too. Can I keep this one? So I have to cut myself off. So I really like them. Yeah, I love my babies. I I know Aurelian, Cassiopeia, they're really old. I know they're gonna pass away within the next few years because king snakes don't live super duper long. They live 15 years tops usually. I've heard of like 22-year-old ones, but that's not super common. But I definitely want to keep one of their babies. Has to name them number letter combos. Literally, it's really hard to not get attached. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got them when they were 8. Um, I got them from Steve, who he's sick, so he gave me the 2 breeders. But he'd had them for 8 years already. Love you. Don't hate me. Um, but yeah, he had them for 8 years, and now they're old. Like I definitely got them just for breeding, but obviously I get attached to them even if they are snakes. What age do you think a child could care for a snake? Torrential closer food poops. Yeah, like because I like to keep them in big enriched cages. I just would start running out of room at this point. Like if I kept babies. What age do you think a child could care for a snake? That's the question I want. Chloe. Um, See, that's a tough question. Not because I don't know snakes well, but because I don't know how children work very well. Like, I don't really know ages, but I would say if they could feasibly understand what care means, they could be old enough. But my average age, I usually tell people, is 10 or 11, and that the parent needs to be prepared to take care of this reptile if the kid decides they don't want it, because rep any type of animal should never be a lesson of responsibility. They need to teach responsibility first and then say, okay, we're going to take care of this reptile together, kind of. Like I don't like it when people just buy a reptile, hand it to their kid and say take care of it, because then the kid won't. Like you gotta help the kid out, you know? Pharaoh's a good boy. But yeah, it definitely depends on the individual child too. Like when I was a kid and I had rabbits, I relied entirely on my dad for help caring for them. And because the internet didn't exist back then and research didn't really happen, they were kind of crappily cared for. So if the parent isn't willing to help with the research or help with the animal, the kid shouldn't have the animal. Let's see. I mean, attached than just treating them like a business. Breed, sell. Yeah, like I literally brought someone into a family into our reptile room to do a home meet the other day to meet her babies because I care about where they go. And that's the type of person I want to sell to. The ones that say, can I see your setups? Are the parents healthy? Is everyone doing good? Like, what do your setups look like? I love showing people that. Let's see if they show responsibility in other respects. Yeah, like if they show that they're responsible enough to not break everything they get, like I know a lot of kids who get a new phone like every year because they break it, like they drop it or but the parent doesn't care, they just buy them another one. But you have to be ready to support the care the child gives. Yes. You have to help them take care of it and then, remind them. A lot of parents won't remind a kid to change the litter box if they have a cat. They just let the kid do whatever and they don't remind them. It's like kids always need help from their parents. Super fun. They asked a lot of questions. Oop, I'm not understanding that comment. I was that bad. Yeah, I feel really bad for the first 3 rabbits I had in my life because I tried to research them. My dad tried to help me, and they were just not well cared for. They were way obese. They all died early because the information wasn't out there. And yeah, parent has to be dedicated. Yes, it's basically going to be the parent's pet that the kid helps take care of. And if the kid gets older and still takes care of it, then that's awesome. And they can take it with them when they move out, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, let's take it back. Yeah, like if you're going to try and teach your kid responsibility and then the kid stops taking care of the animal and then you take the animal back, it basically teaches that kid, oh, I can just get an animal until I'm bored with it and then get rid of it. The parent needs to take responsibility. If that parent does not want to take care of the animal for the rest of its life, they shouldn't get it. The people who came for a home visit. Yeah, they were so fun. Like I sat there, talked to them for like 2 hours. It was fantastic. Yeah, like it's just like when you're an adult and you're in charge of the house, you're in charge of everything. It doesn't matter if the kid, it's their pet, it's your pet. Like it's gonna be yours you know, until they move out with it and take it with them. I fully admit that yeah, I had a rabbit. I almost had a chinchilla once. I think the only one I took a pretty good care of was Chloe, my dog. And even then, I kind of coddled her too much, and now she's scared of everything, which is my own fault. I did my research. She shouldn't have flowers. Yeah, like I tried asking my dad a lot of times for like a frog or something cool, like in a tank like that. And I'm glad he didn't because if we had like gone and got a White's tree frog or a Pac-Man frog, I would not have taken good care of it. Like, I agree. If the parent isn't willing to do the research, the kid shouldn't have the animal. And while that's not the kid's fault, it's just how it is. Like, yeah. Speaking of kids, do you guys like have nieces and nephews and kids and stuff that you would want to buy merch for? Because I have the option to put kid sizes on there. I just didn't yet because I'm not sure if that would be the more popular point of selling. I just thought of that because I don't think I want a kid wearing the Eat the Rich shirt, but like a Leliana or a Kirby shirt would be cute. I don't want like a kid wearing around what a lot of adults see as propaganda. No. Me neither, Chloe. Nah, I'm just wondering because I know my sister has kids who like reptiles who might wear those shirts. I don't know, maybe I'll make them available soon. I'm the only one in my family who likes reptiles. That's fair. I have a sister who likes reptiles. And like my family likes my reptiles, they just don't want them extended except for one of my cousins. You can almost wait till someone asks for those sizes. Probably, unless I get a request, I might not put those sizes up because yeah, shows interest, but she doesn't own North insurance. That's how most of my family is. They think they're interesting, but they don't want one. But yeah, I might not make kid sizes available unless someone specifically requests it. Because, I don't know, a lot of the demographic we're probably selling to, I think, are like people my age who don't have kids, which is fine. She's looking a lot better. She's built up that muscle since she laid her eggs. I think I have 2 cousins who are okay with them. That's fair. Other one, ex-zookeeper lived with her when I made her. Nice. That's cool. Sorry, I had a hiccup. But that's always fun. Oh gosh, yeah. I think I remember something about that. Maybe. Or I'm crazy. Snake hatching on a onesie. We just discussed. Giving me ideas. That's actually a really good idea. I'd have to wait till I have the amount of Patreons that I want, but is she what's she doing? Well, she's not sleepy. She's just kind of standing in front of her cage. Look at it. She stands like a bulldog. She's just chilling. She was trying to get out earlier. Baby snake coming out of a little egg on a baby onesie. Oh yeah, that's what grumblingler bling was saying. That would be super cute. Like ridiculously cute. But she is a good dog. Look at her. Good dog. But yeah, I'd any new merchandise styles are gonna come out when I get, you know, my Patreon goals. Otherwise, what are the goals for? Even though I really want to make more stuff. I like making stuff. Grumbling grumbling gerblin. Okay, that's better. What's a gerblin? Like a goblin, but a gerbil? I missed the snake hatchling part. I just hatched. Oh yeah, I see. I immediately thought of a baby snake sticking its face out of an egg. Goblin gerbil. Yeah, and I'm gonna link my Patreon one more time too. La la la. Because I linked my merch page. Gerblin. Oh, okay. I get it. I'm gonna link my merch one more time for anyone who just arrived recently. And once this video uploads to YouTube, Liliana, for the love, thank you. Goodness gracious, child. I'll have a link to the Patreon, the Teespring, and maybe even like my Instagram and crap, because I've started being active on there too. But I'll put it all in the description. This name is a curse. I love it. It's a curse, like a curse word, or like a curse, like you're cursed. Sorry, I have such a dumb sense of humor. Gurblin, gurblin. Oh, gurblin, gurblin. Sorry, I figured it out. I did it. I'm so proud. Oh, that was funny. You can't go in my armpit here. Oh, that's fair. I like it. Gurblin, gurblin. Okay, I think I got it now. Yay! I think you guys are lagging by like 30 seconds. Or I'm lagging by like 30 seconds. One of us. That's hilarious. That's fantastic, actually. That's a really clever name. Oh my goodness. About 5 minutes left of the stream. I'm going to turn my alarm. I set an alarm on my phone just in case, but now it's just going to scare the crap out of me. So let's see. Time to refresh. Yeah, it might be me. I don't know. But there's only about 5 minutes left. Chat is forever behind. Yeah, I think it's, yeah. We'll see now is what Chloe just said. How far behind am I? Just child. Ah! Because I'm dope. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm getting a new PC build. It's me? Okay. Yeah, it might be my computer. It's been pretty slow lately. Because I know our internet can do it, but my my PC's been lagging out quite a bit. Just YouTube, yeah. I know, I'm so excited. New build. Arc's gonna run better. I got an email. Yeah, I'm super excited. What did you tell me? Tell me things. Yes! Oh my god, we can play together. Does Jack have it? Cheon! Did you guys see that? Oh, that was really cute. Aw. Sorry. Yay, we can play though. Does Jack have it so we can do the thing? Yay! Thank you for doing my Patreon stuff. That makes me happy. Yeah, I'll ask him and see, because if everyone doesn't have it, I know they're not going to want to swap it over. But if everyone has it, we can swap it over. I definitely want to play with you. I just, yeah, sorry. Yeah, it comes with the new map. Hatchling tier, I love it. That's so cute. We haven't done Extinction yet. Oh yeah, that would be a fun one. So if we decided to swap maps again, and not everyone had it, we could Extinction. Genesis is so cool looking already. I'm so excited. Yeah, all the tiers are based off of snake like ages. Hatchling, juvenile, subadult, and then majestic adult snake is because I couldn't think of a fancy word for adult. I also want to try one time just for one, doing a no flying challenge. But flying is fun. Okay, that's, yeah. Maybe eventually, because I really like flying across the map. That's fair. That's very fair. I can't find my way around when I'm walking around. I have no sense of direction. You know this about me. Ooh, that would be fun, actually. I have no sense of direction. But yeah, Megalanias in a cave would be super fun. What about rock drakes? Could we do rock drakes? We're going off topic, but it's fun. It's the last, like, 2 minutes of the stream. Do rock drakes count as flying? Probably. They probably count as flying. Who knows? Arc streams with Chloe. Yes. With my new PC, because this one wouldn't do it. That would be super fun. I posted the. What'd you post? I'll make you watch it. Okay. The vid with the tribes. Oh, I didn't watch. Okay, so I think I know what you're trying to say. I don't think I watched Living in Caves. Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. Make me watch it. Link me to it. 4 o'clock. I need to stop myself. Yay! Thank you guys. For coming to my stream. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I couldn't do any of this without you guys. Like this is all you guys helping me out. Like, I appreciate you so much, and the amount of support and just awesomeness that I've gotten from all my followers lately and through the years prior even. My Patreon is going to be linked in the description once the video itself uploads. And if you'd like to support us and our goals, click on the Patreon. You can donate $1 a month. You'll get access to the new care sheets and stuff, like the really in-depth ones. All support from you guys is appreciated. Likes, comments, anything like that. It all makes me happy. It all helps. Any type of exposure, any type of support is awesome. We're going to pop off the stream. Chloe, I'll continue this conversation with you in Discord. Brett, The last thing was still about Arc Stream, so I thought you were saying something else, but I'll text you. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.